New Game of Thrones show just came out. A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Episode 1 just came out last Sunday, and we are here to review it. There's a lot of Westerosi vibes. There's a lot of Baratheons. There's some Targaryens. We got some poop jokes. We got some shit funny.
Yep, we got some poop jokes, that's for sure.
But let's just go into general thoughts. I'll let you take away.
General thoughts. Everything except for the comedy is hitting for me. Comedy has just been falling flat. Every time they try to do something funny, it's just straight-faced for me. I'm just sitting there like, alright. Like, I don't like all the cutaways they've been doing. The cutaway gags. I'm like, alright, come on now. For me, it's just not hitting.
Out of 10?
I don't know.
Season premiere?
Probably give it like a 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it a solid 7 because I like the vibes, the story, like when Dunk is going around trying to find like an advocate so he can join the tourney. That's a lot of fun. The scene where he's like partying with the Baratheons is a lot of fun too. Bro hits the Mr. Boss on the dance floor. But that's a lot of fun. Just seeing all the characters.
Just being back in Westeros.
Yeah, exactly. Just the whole vibe, basically. Everything but the comedy was good for me. And the episode was longer than I thought it was going to be, too, so that was nice.
This will probably be the longest one if I had to guess. I think the rest will be from like 37 to 32.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just going into it, I mean, I absolutely loved it. The comedy is definitely the weakest part, but
it'll hit, bro, trust.
Yeah. But, I'll just say, like, it is, besides the poop jokes, I mean, it is a very charming show, and you root for, like, Dunk right in the beginning of the show. It just is such a vibe to be in this, like, almost like it almost felt like Dunk was like at the Shire at the start, like on his own like quest, type of adventure. And like I love how lighthearted the show is. Like Lionel Baratheon steals the show. Like he's fantastic.
He's great.
The banter between Dunk and Egg is great too. And I will say I loved the game master when they're like, oh, you're gonna register. So you're a knight, and he's like just fucking with him, like the Ashford chair. And he's like, "We'll hang you from your feet, and we'll fuck you when you come down."
Yeah,
and he's like, you think I'm fucking kidding? This ain't the Riverlands.
Yeah,
like that's just
we're not barbarians.
That's
here.
So fantastic because I mean, it's just the different like.
Ain't it fantastic?
Say that again. All right.
Can I help myself? But yeah, no, I totally agree.
Dunk and Egg's chemistry? What do you think?
I mean, it's still like building. It's mainly just Dunk this episode. So, I mean, the chemistry really isn't there yet for me. I mean, all they've done is meet in the stables where the dude is like, get off the horse.
Yeah, take a shot every time you hear a clout in the ear.
Yeah, true. And then at the end is starting to be where their chemistry is showing when, Egg
They're
is
looking
like...
at the stars.
Yeah, and Egg is like, oh, I would have raised up your banners or whatever, but you don't have any. And then, Dunk's like, well, I got this tree.
Yeah.
So... yeah, that was cool at the very end there. And then when, they are looking up at the stars and everything like that. And then I did see a thing where people were pointing out that, obviously we know Egg is already a Targaryen.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were pointing out how, like, Arya, when she was disguised as, like, a peasant, she was saying, my lord. And, like...
me lord.
Yeah. And
that's fantastic.
What's His Nut says, my lord.
Tywin.
Yeah, Tywin. And so people were like, oh, they're doing the thing again.
Dunk didn't catch that.
Don't. Yep.
Yeah.
He's no Tywin, that's for sure.
That's fantastic. I love how, like, kind of just dumb-witted he is. And, like... it's just really just
he's
fun.
not even, I wouldn't even call him like
he's
dumb.
Just ignorant.
Yeah, he's just like, he's naive or so, more so than anything. Also, speaking of which, though, do you think? I mean, you've kind of read some of the light novel. Do you think he was actually knighted by Arwen? No, you don't think so.
No,
you think it was a lie?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think so. Yeah.
Has it been revealed in the book whether or not it was a lie?
It's heavily implied that he lies. It's never like fully like.
Right. Yeah. Because I mean, in the show, it's never like shown that he lied. But I mean, he was like, yeah, he meant for me to be a knight. Like, cut away. Just silence or whatever. And I was like, yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that is interesting. It shows that Dunk is like, he's not just like a very one-sided character type of thing. He is willing to lie. And,
I love the just like his life lessons that he pulls from Arlen.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's his name. But yeah, just like how he's like the old man, like always taught me, like, you know, he always beat me when I deserved it, except for one time.
I never did it.
Yeah. And then like you just have like the flashbacks of him just like
getting clouded about the ear.
Yeah, clouded on the ear. Yeah. But you know, I just honestly love where the show's going.
Yeah. And
this is easily like 8 to 8.3 for me. Yeah.
First episode for me is just a 7. I mean, there's a lot to like, but it wasn't like a huge like banger, you know.
Yeah.
I did like how, like you were kind of saying, that Dunk is basically, it almost feels like Dunk is just like, there is like the knight that he wants to be, and so he's just like basically pretending that that's what his master wanted for him. Like he's like, Arlen raised me to be a right and true knight type of thing, and then like everything we've seen from Arlen, he's just like this drunk soldier essentially. Yeah. So that's interesting too. It honestly reminds me a lot of like D&D characters. Yeah. Like fair. Yeah. Because a lot of us will be like, you know, we'll have some figure in like our backstory, and we're like, well, he always used to teach me this and that.
Tony Robbins.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, oh, he's D&D character.
And so I think this is
a lot of fun.
This is truly what like a grounded like fantasy novel, like how it should be adapted.
Yeah.
Like, between everything I've seen, this is like the perfect adaptation. Honestly, I think it's better than what I've read so far.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, I do love the errant knight quest like type of story. So the fact that it's not all just action and that he's got to find like his patron basically.
Yeah.
I do like at the end of this episode how they found like the prince or whatever he was looking for.
Yeah.
And the dude was like, I have no idea who either of you are. There was like hundreds of soldiers on that day or whatever.
I loved how we didn't see him like really fight at all.
Oh yeah.
And it really just kept up the stakes. Like, you're gonna lose everything if you lose.
Yeah.
I don't have anything. Then your horses are gone. Your sword, you'll.
Have you gotten to the point where he fights in the tournament?
I've gotten. I don't want to spoil too much, but yes.
Okay. Is he nuts to butts? Yeah, he's okay.
You'll have to tune in.
I'm wondering if he's like a good swordsman or if it's just like his immense height that he's like winning basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like he's not like crazy like prime Jaime Lannister like
Jon Snow.
That's not his.
I was looking up like and then the Game of Thrones shows, they always do make me look up like information about how like, because in the books he's supposed to be 6'11", which is nuts. Mm-hmm. And then I was looking up
Peter Claffey's only like 6'5".
Yeah.
But
then like also I was looking at the mountain is supposed to be like 9 feet tall. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
You think they're gonna get the dude from Alien Romulus to show up and just, hey bro, put on 400 pounds.
Why not?
Hit the bulk of your life.
For the mountain? No.
No.
But it is crazy like how tall he's supposed to be compared to everybody else. It really because like in the show, I feel like he doesn't look that much taller than most people. Like 6'5" is very tall.
Yeah.
But it's not like the 6'11" that would be imposing like in the true books, you know?
Yeah.
So, it makes a lot more sense, like, why the Baratheon was like, you know, the lords gave you the blessing of being tall, so be tall type of thing.
Yeah.
I do hope that they have that guy comes back a lot more. I want to see a lot more of him, and that I'm pretty sure it's going to angle where he becomes his patron, basically, and maybe starts, like, serving under him. I think that would be very cool.
I mean, he definitely had a romantic connection with Dunk, too.
Romantic?
Oh yeah, he was hitting on him.
Oh, I don't know. I thought he was just being like a like that.
That's not really like in the
flirtatious.
Book. Those scenes aren't really like in the book. It's just added like context for each character. I definitely think he was flirting with Dunk.
I mean, he could have been, but I don't know if it was like romantic.
Oh, I think it's so. I think Lionel is like the perfect balance between prime Robert and Renly.
Yeah. I mean, Prime Renly is just being gay.
I'm just saying, like, Renly's charming, and he's very, like, charismatic. And then Robert's, like, this party animal.
Yeah. I guess it's been a while since I've watched the early Game of Thrones.
Stannis? He's
No, but, like, I never really thought of Renly as being, like, charming, I guess. I don't
know.
No.
No, Renly is...
Maybe he was supposed to be, but I never, like, was like, this guy's so charismatic.
Not when how he treats Brienne with all dignity and respect when everyone was like, oh my god.
It's just being like a good guy. I never think he was like, damn, this guy's suave. Like he's
in
like,
a world full of Joffreys?
Yeah, he's just being a kind man. That doesn't make him charismatic. Out. That doesn't but that's not being charismatic.
In the Game of Thrones world, yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. Being charismatic is being like Tywin, he's charismatic. Or being like Tyrion, he's charismatic.
Yeah, I mean, there's different types of charismatic if we're looking at the D&D stat.
No, I'm just like, being nice isn't being charismatic.
No, but I'm saying there's more to him than being nice. Like, people want to fight for him.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, like I said, it was just in the show. Like, I get, like, it was a plot point. I was never like, I'd fight for this guy.
Fair. I mean,
yeah.
Out of the 5 kings, let's see, Joffrey, Stannis... oh my god, Rob, I guess you could probably go Rob, Renly, and then who was the 5th? Oh my god,
wasn't it the
Greyjoy?
Yeah,
I think it goes either Rob Stark or Renly of who you'd want to fight for.
Yeah, I mean, because even though because at the time it was still like a suspicion, but like because he was like fighting for his right for the throne, basically, Renly. But then like Stannis had an equal right to it as well. I don't know.
More of a right.
Who, Renly?
Stannis.
Right. So why would you want to go with Renly? Because they say he's a nice and honorable guy, but he's fighting for a throne that doesn't belong to him.
Hey, I mean, he's not perfect.
I'm just saying, like, to me, I was never sold on this Renly guy. He was trying to take his brother's throne, but...
so were you rooting for Stannis then?
I was probably rooting for Rob more so than anything, but I thought Stannis had more of a claim to the throne, because Rob wasn't even fighting for the throne, he was just fighting to get his revenge.
Daenerys has the claim to the throne.
Right. But I mean, that's like some, like, you know, that's like the throne was promised to her 3,000 years ago. Like, it's not hers anymore. Like, if it happened...
We're about to get the call.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Your 130 subs, apologize right now.
Yeah. But, like in the time, because, like, you know, the Targaryens are gone, Stannis has the right to the throne now. I mean, I don't know. Like, if you go back far enough, like... who has the right to the throne? If we're gonna keep going back and back and back.
Yeah, I mean.
I mean, we're just talking about the 5 kings. Great show, great first episode.
Yeah, no, fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
I liked it. I can't wait for the next episode.
True.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I mean, it does bear the question: should this have been just a 2-hour, 40-minute movie?
No. I like the episodic adventure.
It's fun.
And if this was only like 2 hours, like we still have 5 episodes left. 30, 3 times 5, whatever that is.
Yeah, everything that they've added that has been in the book so far.
You would have to cut
fantastic.
Things out. Yeah,
it's really fantastic. And I'll honestly, I love like film. I love a lot of things about movies, but I mean, we made a video way back in the day of what adapts source material better, shows or movies.
Yeah.
And I did choose shows. I mean, this is the perfect reason on how to do
it. I think with shows you just get a lot more time to put in everything you need to.
Not more of the budget, but you definitely get more like just straight up.
And I mean,
volume.
It's been shown that you don't need a strong budget to make a great show.
Especially
like this one has
right,
this show has a very small budget compared to the other Game of Thrones projects.
Yeah, oh my god. I think this is probably the most beautiful we've seen Westeros.
Yeah, like those, very colorful, lively.
Wide, yeah, and then like the festival. Mm-hmm. I love how grounded this show is, and honestly, I'm gonna be at the edge of my seat. Like, I love just listening to audiobook, all types of like lore about the world, and just especially I love all the actors. I love the direction that Ira, the producer and director of the show, is going with, because I mean, she's doing great so far.
Yeah.
I mean, are you out of yap on this?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else I've really been here to say. I mean, I loved it. Comedy isn't hitting too greatly, but I'm ready to see more of these characters, more of the world, and I just want to see Dunk's story.
Yeah, that first lineup on the joust.
Yeah.
I see the POV shot too that we saw in the trailer. Oh my god, it's gonna be beautiful.
Yep.
But we'll catch you all in the next one. We'll see you next week.